Yeah, the narcissist is a spiritually rabid individual. Like I'm studying them, and I'm gonna play this video back with this dude talking about dark empathy. I only got through half of it, so I don't know what all he gonna say, but he was hitting on home on a lot of stuff he was saying. I just dive into these people. Anything I try to do, I overindulge in it, and I wouldn't say I obsess in these people, but I was blessed to like this is a thing, and this is I'm a YouTuber, and I ain't saying I do this just from a YouTube standpoint, but like it's really a blessing for this to be a lane for me, and for me to know so much about these people, and like learning about these people and picking up on narcissism. It kind of then like opened me up to a lot of stuff in my past. Like I say, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it make you put together a lot of puzzles in your past. But just dealing with these people up close and personal, they like spiritually rabid. Like they never heal. Think about it. You gotta really, really like. I could see how they get disconnected from reality. I could really see it because they've been doing this for a while. Like the person, that's one thing. That's another thing. Like the narcissist has been faking like somebody and abandoning people since they was like 10 years old. This is something they've been doing. This is how they live their life. And they've been not healing and moving on with their life back to back to back for years. Like that could drive somebody crazy. I think it would drive me crazy if I just kept on just destroying people and walking away, destroying, walking away, destroying, walking away. It's already hard enough to look. Think about it, y'all. Like it's already hard enough to not look in the mirror when you live in your life and you ain't even hurting nobody. But imagine hurting somebody and not doing that. Like that's what drive them crazy, and I think that's what turn them. That's what turn them evil. Because at some point you just evil. You know, I apply everything to the streets. Like if you run into people in the streets where it's like they always got to find a way to make violence happen, you just evil and using the streets as a way to be violent. And that's how narcissists are. They just evil and try to act like use their little childhood trauma and all that to act like that's the reason. I know these people now like the back of my hand, yeah. Like the back of my hand, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know these people now like the back of my hand, man. And it's like they want to stop you from being who you were meant to be, and they see it. It's like they see you raise. It's almost like they got a crab in a spiritual bucket mentality, and you getting out of the bucket is you seeing yourself and you getting out. They know they traumatized, and they know the pain hurt them, so they want you to be like them. And if you're not gonna be like them, they'll hurt you. They don't play fair. They gonna do some Nancy Kerrigan type stuff. How you doing? How y'all doing? It's Christmas, y'all. I'm just chilling. I already chill with the fam, with the festivities and everything. Y'all hit the like button. Let's see if we can get this into the algorithm. All you gotta do is tap the screen. But the narcissist, you gotta think about how what because I've been like I say, I want to know what make these people so wicked, and I know what it is because I seen one of them up close and personal. They go indulge in a lot of evil things, y'all. See, one thing about somebody that's not connected to reality, that's always believing in a bunch of stuff, you got to realize like they believing in a lot of taboo stuff too. Like somebody that like to do a lot of different drugs. You gotta know, like if you're around somebody and they always doing a bunch of drugs and stuff, they are a free thinking person. They do all kind of drugs. You gotta know one time they doing heroin somewhere, they doing crack somewhere, and then the narcissist is like, they believe in all these different theories. They believe in all these different beliefs, and you gotta know they believe in the devil somewhere. They believe in being a criminal somewhere because they believe in too much different stuff. They're not solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking these people down for you so you can understand how to deal with these people because the main thing you could do, and I'm gonna start preaching these in when I drop these videos. One of the best things you could do is just be prepared when you meet these people. Because I was talking to a few people and they were saying how if you're not prepared when you meet these people, yeah, they will rock your life. Definitely. Like if you're not prepared, my lights on. Yeah, if you're not prepared, y'all, when you meet these people, they're gonna rock your life for sure. They're gonna rock your life, man. If you're not prepared, you gotta be prepared, and that's all I'm trying to do. The people that's the thing about spirituality and the thing about the good and evil fight is just it's right there in front of our face, and I think we all know it. But it's certain people that's gonna want to be really tapped in and thoroughly know this stuff, and this stuff will save your life, and it'll save you a lot of time. Like it's a lot of time saving and stuff caught up in spirituality. It's a lot of reckoning and being able to see stuff further and caught up in spirituality. Spirituality is like it's caught up in your intelligence too. You could save yourself a lot of trouble knowing about these narcissists, man. And I'm telling you from it's almost like the way I feel now that I know about them, and now that I see what I see, and you can't unsee it, it's almost like all this stuff in the world is out here just to blind you from them. Because I'm telling you, like, if you surrounded by them and you never know it, you can grow through it and develop, and you can develop PTSD from all that stuff, man. But yeah, it's like that's what make them. I think what make them so demonic and what make them so sadistic is them willing to burn stuff down and walk away. You got to think about it. Like really think about this in your head. You know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? What up? See how they discarded you? They done countless people like that. Like I mean, me myself, right? I'm not playing God or nothing, but if I was like the pain that puts on people, somebody willing to do that all the time to a bunch of different people, they not gonna have good karma. Like I'm telling you, I appreciate you, Julie. I appreciate you. What's the question? I ain't got no moderator, so I hope y'all not gonna play around. Like I just be trying to be serious with y'all, cause like somebody said in the comments, they was like dealing with these people would be excruciating pain. Y'all hit the like button, turn me up. If y'all typing to me, y'all can double tap the screen if y'all typing to me. But yeah, though, the narcissist is just the lesson that I learned from it, and I think the lesson that a lot of y'all learn from it is that it's really people out here that really want to destroy you. Like I didn't know that. Like I'm telling you, how old am I? I don't answer questions like that. That's a real invasive question. That's very invasive. Like how you just gonna ask somebody how old they are? That's kind of weird. Take a guess. But anyway, what was I saying? People be that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I wanna talk for real, bro. You asking weird questions, man. I forgot what I was saying, y'all. But nah, they not healed, man. And what was I saying? Y'all don't remember? I could just start from the top. What's the topic is? Um, why they? Cause all I want to do. Oh, that's what it was. What got me, and what get a lot of people is you just don't know people out here. That's what got me. The love bomb didn't even really get me. All this stuff didn't get me. It's just that like I didn't know people out here existed like this, man. It's this dude break down dark empathy. Like I seen it. I seen how it was going down, and I just couldn't believe it. Some of the shit be unbelievable, but it's like I don't know, man. I guess people was throwing the word narcissist around a lot, and I wasn't really paying attention and wasn't really focusing on it. But once I started looking it up and reading up on it, man, the thing about it. This how I feel. Narcissism is so accurate. It's kind of scary. Like that's the thing to me. It's kind of scary how accurate this stuff is. So it's like, if y'all listening to this content, and looking at all these narcissist people, right? But y'all, let's say for instance, because I know it's a lot of y'all, I could tell by the way y'all comment that it's a lot of y'all that actually really been through this. But if y'all ain't never really been through this, man, like I'm here to tell y'all, man, you really don't, like for instance, like people like watching football, you really don't want to get hit on a football field. So if y'all watching this and y'all ain't never really been through narcissism, it really ain't nothing y'all want to go through. So just in case y'all watching it, I'm saying I ain't, it's weird because it's like I ain't saying that y'all sitting up hoping y'all go through this, but just say for instance if y'all just looking at a bunch of narcissistic people talk about narcissism and y'all ain't been through it yet, when you go through it, it's gonna tear your ass up. You're gonna be like, damn. Like when you go through it, you ain't even gonna know you was going through it. Nah, lady T, I don't think a lot of people surviving either. I don't think a lot of people surviving either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a lot of people surviving either. I don't, cause there's times where I question if I was gonna be able to survive it, and I'm a strong person. But that's another. I'm glad you. Are you living with one? Good luck to you. But now I can honestly see it taking some people out for sure. Like I say, I've been through a lot. I lost partners. I lost my first friend when I was like 10 years old. Like to about like another one of my partners got locked up for life when I was like 13. One of the people that I ran with every day. Like I didn't took some major losses and stuff. So it's like yeah, this like I say, what got to me, I just didn't even know that. I was like, this shit really crazy. Like who got time to do all this? And it's like a narcissist do. Like all the crazy stuff, narcissists got time. Narcissists got time to think crazy and all kind of shit. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people will survive it though. I really don't. Um, yeah, I don't think a lot of people will survive it because it take you down. It's amazing how you go from being a normal person to meeting this person, and this person drain you all the way to like a shell of yourself, and you don't even really realize that it's happening. It's kind of weird, like how you don't realize how you was just minding your own business. You met this person, and now you're going through all this shit. It's like that's why I'm saying y'all gotta heal, cause when you heal, you see it way clearer. Like you gotta come out of it. It's almost like you back out of it, and you see, damn, okay, they was hurting me on purpose the whole time. Even like old narcissistic people that I used to be around. Like it's like they don't even know how to deal with me now. They don't even know how to even start nothing with me because I know how to diffuse all of it now. I know that's what's on their mind. Cause see, this is what narcissism taught me. It taught me that people will go to great lengths to destroy you. Like people will go to it's a bunch of different angles how people talk about narcissism, and I respect every way that people talk about it. I respect every way, but my way is like these people really, if they could kill you, they would. That's serious to me, and the reason why I take it hella serious, like you hear a bunch of narcissistic people that be like, a lot of people throw that around and say narcissist people will kill you and it's unhealthy and they want you dead, and it's like, but it's like, okay, I done played around in the streets a little bit and I know what it's like when people want to set you up and when people want you dead and shit like that. So it's kind of like the same feeling and the same vibe, you get it, like when you're dealing with narcissists. It's like they got the same kind of mentality, the same dead eyes as like a killer. Like they really want you dead, but they do it with 1,000 paper cuts. Like I think they really want, like anybody that wants you, that want to leave you like suicidal and leave you like a shell of yourself, super depressed. Like depression is dead while you're on your feet, and you could feel it in them. Like it's like when I step back and think about it, this one narcissist that I used to deal with way back in the day, like they was just relentless, man. And like me falling out with this narcissist and not dealing with him no more was one of the best decisions that ever happened in my life. And it's kind of like I should have learned from that. But see, I didn't know what narcissism was back then. But I stopped dealing with a toxic person, and it taught me, like, when you don't deal with toxic people, your whole life different. Because sometimes you don't. It's not that you don't rise to the occasion. Sometimes you just sink to the level of the environment around you. And if you're around a bunch of narcissistic, toxic people, it'd be hard, man. Like I used to be sitting around a bunch of haters, just wondering how I'm gonna make it. Prophecy and scriptures, just takes time. I'm living. A pastor of a church, I have prophets praying and scriptures and text. You saying that he a pastor of a church? You a pastor, or the dude you, or the person you stand with is a pastor? Nah, it's a cold game, man. I keep talking about it, but I ain't gonna lie, like I'm healed. I'm all the way healed. But it's like I know some people that's not though. Like people gotta stop letting the narcissist. Like even sometimes when I make this content, I feel like I still be thinking about it, but I'm turning it into advice though. But it's like if I wasn't making this content, I wouldn't even be talking. I wouldn't even be thinking of talking about this person or no narcissistic people or nothing. I would be just staying away from them in real life because they, my bad. They the kind of people and the kind of energy where you just stay away from it once you know. But it's a whole lot of people who don't know. It's a lot of people who don't know because narcissistic people and gang stalkers, they always one step ahead and they always working in packs. The narcissist is always working in a pack. The narcissist is almost like a gang member that take a side quest to be in a relationship. And the looky loos, the monitoring spirits, the narcissistic family, they all in the gang and they all torture you and play with you. The family done seen so many boyfriends, so many girlfriends come and go to the family reunion and they all take turns like messing with you and destroying you and stuff. You try to one to them. You try to run to one of them to confide in one of them, and they been told the person what you said about them, and all kind of stuff. Man, it's like these are dangerous people. Like what I just went through. The average dude probably would have crashed out. Like I know for sure. Like I know for sure what I just went through, and maybe that's why she picked me because she knew I would. But the average dude would have drove over there and did some. Man, I'm not. But it's like I'm not about to do that because you're gonna take me with you. See, that's the thing about them. They like suicide bombers for Satan, because they gonna put themselves like one thing. My guilty pleasure in dealing with narcissists is like I know they gonna run into somebody that's gonna like that is gonna trip out on them. That's like that could be your guilty pleasure with narcissists when you move on with your life. Your husband. Yeah, I feel bad for you. You got to try to get up out of there, however you can. But yeah, man, these people, man, they self-preservationists, and they watch you. Like this narcissist used to watch me, man. And when they when this person told me how they used to watch me, it sounded kind of creepy, but I thought they just had a crush on me. But I'm like, nah, you was watching me like a predator watch somebody that they like. Now that I realized the plan that they had for me, they was like a predator, like thinking, okay, it's like, cause it's predatorial how they do people. I don't think y'all understand, like how they don't. First of all, they don't know how to abuse feel, cause they're not gonna never be on the side of like having feelings. But I don't think y'all know how much these people really, really get a kick out of destroying you and watching you be wounded and stuff. That's why when you cry, they just watch you cry, and they know that in the middle of you crying, the most fucked up thing they can do, cause when you cry, you want empathy. When you cry, that's like your way. Like anybody cry, you're gonna be like, oh, bring it in. Like they know the most fucked up thing they can do when you cry is just sit there with a straight face and act like it don't bother them. And they take pride in having empathy and watching you be like that. That's evil, man. And that's what I'm saying. What make them be like that? What make them be? That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep on saying it to where I can hit home, and y'all can just know. Knowing is half the battle with these people. Like that's what make them so evil, because they done walked away from so many different relationships. They done had so much unprotected sex. They done balled up and died a million deaths. Cowards die a million deaths. It's demoralizing to be a coward. A narcissist is a coward. So that's what make them so toxic. That's what make them so toxic. They don't do no shadow work. You can't just not do no shadow work. That's what make them discard you. No accountability. You gotta understand. It takes accountability to tell somebody you're gonna break up with. And narcissists don't have no accountability. That's why they just discard you. So I'm not accountable. I don't care. They don't have no accountability. And they break up with you while they with you. Like that's something that a kid would do. Break up with a full grown person for like a whole month while you still with them and you talking to another person. Like that's the thing. They revert back to being real teenagers and shit when the relationship starting. Where, yeah, man, and it do something to you. That's why I'm telling y'all. Like, you get superpowers from these people. Like, don't get me wrong, you get superpowers. Like, I'm honestly, because once they expose you to how these narcissistic people move and how they think, you cannot unsee it. You just can't unsee it. You go around old people you used to know, from old people to younger people. Like it give you like a veil. Like you can see older people being narcissists. You can see people way younger than you being narcissists. And you just woke to the whole thing now. You know, I done went around some people that I knew was like big time narcissists when I was younger that put me through a lot. And I look at them, I'm kind of mad at them. And I watch them try to trigger me. I watch them try to start a little conversation to try to like, because you got to understand when you're a chosen one, these people be living off making you react crazy. You know, it's the spirit of Judas. Like I could do one about the spirit of Judas. Like Judas, like the spirit of Judas, the story of Judas and Jesus is the story of like a narcissist or a toxic person being jealous of a chosen one. Now all the disciples, everybody was cool with Jesus. Jesus was making fish, made fish for everybody, turned the water to wine. The disciples, they was kicking it and everything. It was like a holy little gang. Judas had to be mad and betray Jesus just because he wanted to be Jesus. He couldn't humble himself. He was delusional, thinking, man, of course you can't be this. You can't be him, fool. He turning water to wine. Like, why do you? How the hell? Like, that's the delusion. Narcissists, they hella delusional too. Like I say, I'm a dark empath, and when they get caught up with me, what made you think you could outthink me? Like the dude broke down dark empathy, and he was talking about how narcissists, their worst nightmare is a dark empath once we get activated. Like once a dark empath is activated, I'm anybody's worst nightmare. Let alone a narcissist. Once a dark empath is activated, it's like we like a self-conscious, we like a, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I love all this stuff because it's really true. Like this stuff that you be reading in these videos, y'all. I don't know if y'all be like just listening for literature or just listening for fun, but like this stuff be really real, man. A dark empath, I know exactly what it's like because it's like I love real, and it's like I wasn't the cold part about it, y'all. I wasn't like this at first. I got hurt a lot, and it made me like this. I wasn't like this at first, but like I love hard. But if you hurt me, I could hate you hard, but I could be subtle about it and just do like a narcissist. Like I'm a smart person. I'm a real witty person. I'm a sharp individual. You know what I'm saying? And what'll make y'all sharp individuals too is if you learn from these narcissists. You got to learn from this. This is what make people sharp. Like in the streets, what make you sharp in the streets is when you get burnt by a plug and then you get smarter. When some people almost kill you and you survive and you get smarter. Like that's what make you sharper. Like this what make you spiritually sharp and make you sharp with people when you deal with these narcissists the correct way. You know what I'm saying? It make you sharp. You gotta be proud of yourself. You can't let these man say. I'm trying to tell you, man. I could talk about these people in so many different angles, but a dark empath. Once we figure out that you on some BS and you got the nerve to like want to like think you smart and think you gonna sit around and play, it's like okay. And then it's like what a dark empath would be like. Okay, you got this script right, like narcissists. Like this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When dude broke down dark empathy, it was crazy because it just made me start laughing because it's like that's exactly how we are when it comes to narcissists and people and toxic people in general. Because all a narcissist is like a number one grade A toxic person that's willing to get close to you to hurt you. It's just another toxic person. A narcissist is a toxic person. That's all it is. It's a lot of them, a whole lot of toxic people. It was just this little study about how everybody narcissist now. The narcissist is a toxic person that you decided to date. But like the thing about this is where the narcissists go wrong. And my bad if I use these street analogies, like, and if it kind of throw y'all off, because I know some of y'all ain't from the streets, but it make it easier for me to explain. But like, where the narcissists go wrong with the dark empath usually is kind of smart a little bit. So it's like Once you make up your once a dark empath know that you about to try to be clever and slick and be on some shrewd like slick type of stuff with us, it's like let the games begin then. Because we so cold, we'll like a dark empath, like we get a kick out of watching how dumb and how ditzy people is. Like it's almost like somebody swinging at you, you just holding their head and watching them swing, and then letting them catch you a little bit just so they could think they winning. It's like watching somebody swim across the pool and they ain't going nowhere, but then right when you know they feel to look up for air, you just give them a little nudge so they could think they swim across the pool, but you just get a kick out of watching them do like this underwater. You see what I'm saying? Y'all understand what a dark impact? Like this might be kind of. That's what I'm saying. When dude broke down dark empathy, he told it from a real way because it's dark. It's dark. Like that's one thing I can say about it. It's not cool, but it's like it has to get activated by somebody starting something with you. Like I'm a dark empath, and it's like I don't embrace it, but I kind of do because it's like I used to be a sociopath, so a dark empath is a drop off from a sociopath because a dark empath had to get triggered from a narcissist or from a toxic person. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, it's some crazy stuff. It really is, man. Like, cause I know how. Okay, a dark empath. Once we realize your plan and your play, it's almost like a coach that's able to read signs and like we know. I like once I know that you feel to try to like, you got a script in your head. Okay, you this person like a dark empath would look at a narcissist like you this person that think you already got your life panned out, right? So you think life's supposed to go this way, right? And you didn't pick me, and I don't really have no. We don't have nothing reciprocal. I'm just here, and your life's supposed to go a certain way. And if I act up, you're gonna replace me, like. So that's the script you got. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on and like disrupt your script, and then kind of play it off like I'm really playing into it, just to laugh at you. Be stupid enough to think that you're gonna meet somebody that's good to play into your script. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like causing narcissistic injuries without even knowing it. Like, without, I'm telling you, man, I gotta play the video. If I play the video back, y'all, and dude talk about it, it's just funny how he was like, yeah. Because we get hurt too. That's the thing. See, this is the thing about dark empathy. What trigger it is pain at first. Like you, what trigger it, we feel the same thing that people feel when they're not dark empaths. But it's like our pain go from like crying to like a evil to like a subtle like okay, like we don't grieve that long because it's like we kind of like burnt out on the pain. Like I'm burnt out on pain. I can only be in, like all I know is pain from how I came up in like in the game a little bit to where like I'm only gonna feel pain for so long. It's kind of like once you've been hurt for like I got a bunch of scabs on top of scabs. Like I've been hurt by a narcissist before, so I already got a scab on top of there. I already got a wound on top of there. I don't know how to hurt like that no more. I don't. I've been hurt. I didn't been hurt like that so many times to where, but I know how to still be there and detach and try to like, you know, either you cause this is the thing about dark empaths. We could either abuse you back, or we could like just back out of the situation. But like when we abuse you back, like this is the thing about it that I could tell you that I could say when this is how you know I'm a real dark empath. And some people will be talking about dark empathy, but they're not dark empaths. But it's another topic like narcissism, so they talk about dark empaths too. The thing about being a dark empath, when we do abuse you back, we don't be trying to, and we don't know it. It be like subconscious. Like when we abuse you back, and then we usually abuse you back in a way where it's way worse than what you would like. Say for instance, if you plan on dragging something out and like doing something hella wrong to a dark empath, we'll instinctively like do something hella bad to you, to where you can't even roll out your whole plan because we didn't just stab you in the eye with a pencil off an input, like off because dark empaths we keep like a pit inside of us for all the people that hurt us and like walked out on us and all the people that played with us. So when a narcissist just do the whole little, I'm about to devalue you, or I'm about to ghost you, or I'm about to, it's like the dark empath. We feel the pain and then we just, because it's been there the whole time and you triggered it. I don't know if you planned. That's what I told you. I cheated on my wife, bro. I got caught cheating on my wife because she tried to play with me. She ghosted me for like 3 weeks. I know what it means when you ghost. You know how narcissists think they got their own set of rules. I know a dark empath. I know what it means when somebody ghosts you for 2 and 3 weeks. Like, I'm not stupid. And then try to explain to you that it's necessary for them to do that. The dark empathy just took all the way over. Like sometimes it might take over a little bit, and then some instances where somebody just really trying to play with you, you just detach, and you just become a dark empath, and you start being verbally abusive. And it's like that's the thing about dark empathy. The thing about dark empathy and a narcissist, they like the perfect yin and yang. They like they the perfect rivalry. Dark empath is the perfect rivalry for a narcissist. Like dark empaths will be hard on like a regular toxic person, but a narcissist, we like perfect for them because like when they try to gaslight us, we like we'll insult you, we'll lash out at you. So like if you you know how narcissists love to, oh well, I didn't say that. Yes you did. Yeah you did. No I didn't. And I mean I used to be like, are you not are some it must not be like everything must not be clicking up top for you to not remember what you just said. Like I used to be doing stuff like that, and dude break it down. When dude break down the dark empath, he break down how dark empaths, how we be insulting narcissists because we take the gaslighting like this. What I'm saying, I could chill with somebody. I could chill, and I wouldn't even say this is dark empathy. I think this is just me sometimes, like, and I think it's the sociopath side of people of me too. Um, that's why I just feel like I'm fit to talk about this stuff because I didn't kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to be like toot my own horn, but like, whenever I'm with somebody and I'm chilling with anybody and I'm around them, like, no, I can't tell y'all that because I'm not a bad person, but sociopath. I mean, when you're a sociopath, it's like I wouldn't say it's a mental illness. It's kind of like it's like almost like a narcissism a little bit. It's like narcissism to a certain degree. Do the kids be in an illusion? What you mean? Do the kids be in an illusion? When you're a narcissist kid, dark imp. Because I was talking about. I don't know. Ask me the question again. I answer the question. Like yeah, but if it's dark empathy started as a kid though, because you be traumatized like a narcissist. It's almost like. But this where the dark empathy come. Like you get traumatized when you're a kid, and the narcissists get traumatized and start messing with the empath kids. And then we learn to start fighting the narcissist kids back as empaths. So like it started when you were a kid. Like I always had to be a little kid that had to beat up the bad little kid that wanted to fight me because I was like I had curly hair or something like that, or like a little girl thought. So I always used to have to fight the bad kid that always like if I go to a school, the bad kid, the bully, he always come get me. I always have to fight the bully. So I've been on some empath stuff ever since I was a kid. I've been on some dark empath stuff ever since I was a kid. The kids I have, they don't talk to me. I have 6 bipolar narcissists. They're grown. They act just like them. Yeah, I mean, this the thing. Life is too short to be uncomfortable. Lady YT, life is too short to be uncomfortable. And, you know, you shouldn't be uncomfortable for 1 minute. If they out cover a narcissist, they probably done found some kind of way to like hate on you and be jealous of your glow or something. You know, you find people in some peculiar situations, and that's kind of crazy for you to have 6 and they don't talk to you. That's kind of crazy that could happen. And like I'm gonna tell you this, what's even crazier. Like the average person would think, man, you know what? It's 6 of them, it's 1 of you. They got you outnumbered. It must be something wrong with you. But if you look at my videos, I told you that these people outnumber people. You could be outnumbered by demonic people, and it's like it could wreck your life. That's why you got to let go and let God. You know what I'm saying? You the mom. So it's like if y'all don't have the warmth in y'all heart to come to y'all mom and patch it up, something wrong with y'all. I'm y'all mama. So that's what I'm saying. They be having people in crazy ass situations. That's some crazy ass shit. I'm y'all mama. Y'all shouldn't even be able to act like that with me. Even if I did something right or wrong. Like I'm y'all mama. But narcissists, they cutthroat. They see that's the thing. Narcissist people, they so toxic and they so evil. They want to try to put you through the most fucked up shit you can be through. And I know that like being a mother and not having your kids talk to you, that's some fucked up shit. Like they want you to be like in their mind they thinking like I know it's a bunch of moms out there where they ain't never had to deal with nothing like this. We like the only kids in the world that don't talk to our mom. But you know, these little punk ass kids starting to do that no contact stuff. I seen some other kids talking about I haven't talked to my mom in 3 years because I've been going no con. That's some new weird stuff. That's some new crazy stuff. That's crazy for you to lose contact with your parents. But that's yeah, that's some wild shit. I want to pray for you, and I hope you get through that. But and I know it's painful, but like I look at narcissistic people like it be a bad dream, man. A lot of this stuff be a bad dream. It be feeling like a bad dream. Cause that's how I look back at my situation with all my narcissistic situations, even if I still got to deal with them. Like my child's mother, and then like the situation I just had, I just knock it to the back like a bad dream. Like man, it was just a bad dream. I don't associate with it. That's another thing. Like dark empaths, our healing tactics is crazy. Like we just really know how to just yeah. Like I haven't looked at a picture, looked at nothing from my bed. Like I'm talking about, they wasn't. I don't think narcissists be ready for how much dark empaths, how much war torn chosen ones, how much we detach when we realize, because we know we got something to give. So it's like, why sit here and let a narcissist live rent free in our mind and be worried when we know we good people and people like us? We just got caught up with the wrong person. We had a bad dream. You had this dream where you met this person. They act like they loved you. You was at a funny time in your life. You fell for it. The person ended up being evil, like a movie or something. It's just like a movie. Then you woke up. When they discarded you, you woke up. Like, if you think about it, for me, and I guess this is a messed up thing for me. Like, but like I didn't have to like wake up and get a phone call or realize somebody I was just with like is gone. From this day on, I ain't gonna never be able to talk to them no more. So I done did that a lot of times. So when it comes to a narcissist, it's like, yeah, I mean they gone. It's just, that's how y'all gotta be. Y'all gotta realize, man, that was just a bad dream. If the narcissist wanted to be remembered in a good way, they would have left your life in a good way. When they try to hoover or do little weird little stuff, I'd be so detached from that. Like that's one thing narcissists know about me. Even my old narcissists and all them, they know like when they break up with me or when they detach from me, when they see me later, it don't be nothing left. Like I don't be doing none of that, man. Because they like to watch you be wounded and look at you and keep up with your pain and stuff. Man, with mine, like the narcissists, now that I know that they narcissists, I didn't know at the time. They used to be like they used to be saying this. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. My narcissist situation could be like a movie. They used to be telling me like yeah, I be looking at your little stories and you just be living your life. I seen you with some other girl and then I seen you just like buying some ice cream and you have bought some shoes. And you just walking back and forth with your car, just singing songs and whistling and it's like in my mind I was thinking, damn, it seemed like you kind of offended that I'm like survived, like I'm happy. It seemed kind of weird. Like are you mad that I'm not like sad? And they used to be kind of lightweight, like, yeah, you don't be calling or it don't bother you. Like, I mean, I know you're not gonna reach out. And it's like, now that I know what narcissism is, that's all they want you to do is just be chasing You know, the perfect scenario for a narcissist to be in is them putting you through a whole bunch of shit and you just going for it. That's basically what a narcissistic relationship is in a nutshell. They're gonna do a love bomb, and then they're gonna turn around and try to put you through as much shit that they could possibly put you through all at one time. And then they go abandon the relationship while you trying to figure everything out. Man, I'm telling you, these people crazy, man. They gonna really get hurt by somebody. But now I just had to get on here and tell y'all, man, the narcissist wants to stop you from being who you meant to be, and you just gotta sit back and wrap your mind around the fact for somebody to be that cold, what have they participated in? That's one of my main things I think about. I'm gonna do another one later on.